Hello everyone, it's Bob. Welcome back to Modern Life for the 70s Mind. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. I want to say it's been like 2.5, 3 weeks since I did a video, and I apologize for that. Just been really busy doing fun stuff. Not so much all work stuff, but I'm actually having fun. And it's been a while since I reacted to Tool, so I figured this was the time to do that. The song that we're going to play today is... I don't know if it's Parabola or Parabola. I'm just going to go with Parabola because I'm not 100% sure. The only reason I've never reacted to this song in the past is that I looked and it's like a 10-minute song. So I've kind of put shorter songs in front of it. But now I'm to the point where I just want to hear this song because several of you have written me and said it's one I really got to listen to. So we're going to do that right now. So why don't we go ahead, since this is a long song. I'll break only once. I'll break about somewhere-ish halfway through it. And then we'll finish it off, and then we'll talk a little bit more. All right, so here we go. Let me turn this on. All right, it's good to be back, by the way. Here we go. Okay, another one of those songs you got to listen to in headphones. Definitely a headphone song. It's almost like staticky sounds. It's pretty cool.
So
Here we go. Okay, let's pause there. I'll back it up. I didn't realize we're already halfway through this song. Wow, that's really interesting. And so far, Maynard is really showing a lot of restraint here. When that music kicked up, I expected his vocals to kick up, and they really didn't. This is really incredibly interesting. The instrumentation that I'm hearing isn't just layered, it's like hypnotic. It's like takes it to a different place. That bass line feels alive, constantly shifting and pulling us forward into the song, while the guitar takes this kind of a different approach. It almost takes like a weaving role, creating tension and mood rather than just hammering out this straight rock and roll melody. Like every Tool song that I've ever heard, and probably every one that you've ever heard, Danny's drumming is just off the wall ridiculous. Those off-time accents that I hear so much from him just create this sense of song building or emotion building, if you will. The only problem is that you're just not sure when the song is going to hit. And I was a little taken by surprise when it did, and I just love that. Anytime that you don't anticipate what's going to happen, it just creates a sense of surprise, and I just think it kind of boosts your emotional impact, or the song's emotional impact when it finally hits you. Pretty cool stuff. Taking this as a whole, and it's impossible for me to really know what this is about right now, especially since I've only heard half the song, and this is my first listen. I'll try to make some sense of it at the end of my reaction here, but right now I have no clue. Maynard's voice, like I said, is really restrained, but definitely focused. Just because he isn't screaming doesn't mean that he's like dead eye onto the song and he knows what he's doing. He's not yelling or reaching for like big notes at all. Instead, what I'm hearing is clarity and purpose in a really calm manner. You can't help but feel that he's about to say something really important, but I think he's just kind of making us work for it at this point. All right, let's go ahead and play this to the end. This is incredibly interesting. Some of those video shots were pretty wild. All right, let's go ahead and listen to the end of this. drumming is insane. Wow. Okay. I'm not even sure what to say about that. Let me shut this down. Crazy. Now I know why so many of you were saying that I got to see this video. It was worth the 10 minutes, and it felt like 3 minutes. I was so drawn into it. So let's talk about the music first, because I'm not sure what else to say. The guitars seem to be... They aren't any... They're maybe a little more aggressive, not a lot, but they're definitely more emotionally intense, I think. The guitar effects, I think, shift subtly too, almost like they sound like liquid in spots. The bass overall is still pulsing, I think, underneath, but now it's maybe a little more... It has a different feel. Maybe it's more meditative. Almost it has like a heartbeat feel to it. And maybe I'm sensing that just because of looking at the video. That's kind of... I was getting out of it. Some of those scenes were wild. The drumming remained unreal, needless to say. Danny doesn't just play rhythms. I think he builds an overall architecture for every song that he's involved with. He has a way of kicking up the intensity, I think, just at the right moments. And I had to make one quick mention of the drumming because, boy, I don't know if you can hear it listening through speakers, but when you're in the headphone, you hear all this stuff going back and forth. It's just wild. Vocally, I think Maynard kicked it up a little bit, but overall, he was very restrained but powerful. And maybe powerful isn't the word. I think he's more feeling than he is powerful. Maybe that's not the right way to say it, because it almost seems like a whisper at times. He has a way of, I think, creating this seamless blend between the voice and the instruments, and that allowed this entire song to seamlessly flow. I think I used seamlessly twice, but oh well, you kind of get it. It definitely didn't follow your typical song, verse chorus formula at all. Instead, the song, I think, as it went on, it just kind of evolved. There was no set formal structure to it. And tie everything that I just blurbed out of my mouth and tie it all together, and this song just somehow seemed to make sense emotionally. At least that's the way I'm looking at it. Okay, listen, I got to get my headphones off. I got to think about this just a little bit because that was a lot to take in. And I will be back for my final thoughts. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back to Final Thoughts. First off, I want to apologize for this microphone. I have a Yeti that sounded really pretty nice, but that broke somehow. All of a sudden, it just stopped working. So I've got this one temporarily. I've been playing around with the other one, trying to see if it was a loose wire thing or something. I can't find anything wrong with it, so I may have to give it and just get another one. But okay, full transparency, because I believe in full transparency here at Modern Life for the 70s Mind. I did listen to this song again to try to make sense of it, because right after when I started doing final thoughts initially, I sat here going and ah, because I couldn't figure out what I was going to say, because it's really difficult. So I went and I listened to it again, and I still am going to sit here and say and ah, but I have a couple little theories that I'll toss out there. So stepping back a little bit from the song, the song, the visuals, the sound, this really, if I had to just sum it up, feels more like an experience than anything else. Tool isn't just playing like the music. I think they're pulling you into this entire headspace that they created. And now that I say that, I think I said that exact same thing on another video of theirs. So if I'm repeating myself, I guess they're really good at doing that. But one thing I did notice, especially in the second time I listened to this, the video, watching it, I could almost feel the shift from the physical to maybe the spiritual. Like the song saying, yeah, life is temporary, but there's something way deeper going on here. Now that may be nothing what this song is about. That was just kind of my takeaway. But watching this, the video is weird, it's wild, it's strange, it's unsettling, sometimes even a little difficult to watch. But it all does feel intentional, which obviously I'm sure it is. They're not going to put something out that isn't completely intentional with their idea of what this is about. And our job here is to sit there and figure out what they're trying to tell us. It's almost like they're pushing us to look past the surface and maybe question what true reality even is here. And the way the band builds this, like musically, everything seems to be very precise but very deeply emotional. The drums, the bass, those shifting rhythms throughout the song, it feels out there, if you will, but none of this feels random. It's almost like every note, every pause, every scream that he had felt very necessary to contribute to the song, and it had a reason to do it. And it all fit kind of into this slow climb towards something much bigger and maybe more powerful. In the end, we kind of feel like we've been put through this journey that we can't quite understand why we are on, but it's everything. It's intense, it's weird, it's beautiful, and it sticks with you. And it's such a difficult song to understand, and I'm really looking forward to some feedback from you guys to kind of tell me what you think this was all about. And it's difficult to understand, especially at the first listen, in my case, the second listen. But with that said, whether you connect with the message or just get lost in the music and the sound, this song still pulls you into something bigger than just the song itself. There's something more going on here, and it's kind of our job to figure out what that is. So, great recommendation, amazing song. Just, I'm kind of in awe over it, and I'm probably going to sit down and watch it again here in a little bit, because I just found it so interesting. The second time I watched it, I actually saw things I didn't even notice the first time. So really interesting. So guys, what'd you think? Did you like it? Please leave comments below. I'm really going to be looking forward to hearing from you guys, especially on this song, because I'm just not quite sure where to go with all this. So if you like this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That would be great. And that's about it. So listen, only life is priceless. Please make each and every day count. God bless all of you. Peace out. I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great day, okay? Bye-bye.